What's happening, guys? Dan here, DSP Shop. We're under this fine 1971 Monte Carlo. You can look at the floor patches, they're not even that terrible. I gotta seam seal them yet. That's the back one came out much nicer. I spent more time grinding it. Anyway, the plan today has shifted as per usual. I had an idea of what I wanted this thing to look like, and I've completely changed my mind. High school is coming back. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna yoink this motor and transmission out, and for the first time ever, I'm actually gonna be able to kind of take it apart while we're under here, and then drop it down, then we should be able to pull the motor out while it's on the rack. And that'll be pretty cool. Then once the motor's out, I'm thinking I might undercoat under here a little bit, just some rattle can stuff, make it look a little nicer. I don't know, what do you think? At the very least, I'll do like where the transmission and all that junk is. I cut the exhaust off a little while ago. Actually, yeah, we free revved it a little bit there, so it was kind of cool. And I actually think I'm gonna go down to the auto body supply, but I'm thinking I'm painting this thing now. I'm not doing an ice paint job, but I'm painting it. It's gonna be all one color, and we're still waiting on a few front suspension parts, but motor trans out. If I just kind of give this thing a shellacking, it shouldn't be too bad. Now, realistic, honestly, this thing is so clean, like it's not even oily or nothing. So I can just kind of rattle can the frame and everything all flat black, make it look nice. Under the hood, inner fenders, the firewall, all that stuff, we'll just kind of black it all out, make it look decent, and then we have that big black Chevrolet sitting over there. I thought I had two transmissions. Did I misplace one? Or what did I do with it? Oh, it's right there. No, we're still good. So we got this thing kind of, so we lowered it kind of with a different suspension, and it's speaking to me a little bit different than the old man green stock ride height, whatever. Probably changes the front wheels, I'm not gonna lie, we did that maybe to piss off the inner a little bit. But my Vision has no trim on it. So we'll see what happens. The reality of the situation is, we're gonna pull the motor out, we're gonna do all those things. Danielle's actually on vacation for 10 days starting tomorrow. And I'm waiting on parts for the Nomad. And I have 10 days to myself. So what am I gonna do? I'm gonna ruin a hot rod. Anyway, I have to kind of...
Sliver.
Just holding the camera, you got a sliver?
Well, you know what? I've had this pokey like all day and I didn't know.
All right, we're in the middle of a production here. If that happened on set, Steven Spielberg would lose it.
Oh, also nail check. Everybody's been asking.
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of sweep all the junk onto this side. We'll just kind of just move her on over. And then we'll clean off a little bit of the hoist. I'm actually gonna push the Monte all the way back. So the back tires will be right on the edge. The bumper will be hanging off the back. And then that should give us lots of room out here to snatch the motor out. We'll probably pop the door up and I'll just plunk it right in the front, make a heck of a mess.
You know what's gonna be incredible about this? Is that we're gonna be able to get the engine crane all the way underneath because we can lift up the car.
Man, I'm not gonna lie, having a little bit of space and a little bit of height really makes life a lot easier. But anyway, so motor trans will be out. We'll be able to get everything painted up underneath. I don't think I'll put the motor in just yet. I gotta fight that one out. I put a big order in of parts, which is gonna be here in 1 to 3 weeks. So we might put the motor and transmission in and then do body work, or I might just start doing some body work and see where we end up. It's gonna be one of those things where I'm gonna put myself on a, you have 3 days to get this thing painted situation. But yeah, that's the plan. So I'm gonna do cleanup out here, brooming into the corner. This is my version of cleaning up. So we'll do that for 20 minutes while the heat kind of catches up in here. Get Danny out here and we'll start filming away. Motor video, man. I really think we should apply to Guinness for the amount of small block Chevy. Like, I wonder who changed the most small block Chevys. Removed. I gotta be up there. I gotta be getting there. As a non-professional shop, as a long-haired small block Chevy pulls, we're definitely winning. And we should probably put this in a cart, eh? The internet tells us every time. Okay. This thing is all jacked up, cattywampus.
Well, because
Yeah. No, it's because it's a race car, and that's how they sit. So pretty simple stuff. We're gonna hit underneath to start. Huh, there's some goofiness. Dang it. So we gotta take transmission crossmember bolts out. Do that. There's a small amount of linkage for the transmission, which I want to take that out, but actually kind of maintain it because this thing's going to remain a column shift deal. Otherwise, it's got a couple of motor mounts, and then really lots of little odds and ends. Fuel line we got to disconnect, and then drain the rad, pull the radiator out. So up top, we'll have to do a few things, I guess. Actually, we can start draining the coolant and whatnot. But it shouldn't be too big of a deal. This is all things that I usually just kind of jam through, and you can't really ever see because I'm lying on my back.
does this thing have a block heater in it?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Well, it's a Canadian car, dude.
schmid.
They all have block heaters. Oh, wrong side. I'm losing my touch here. My gentle touch. I can't get over how like nice this thing is. You know, I've never even looked at how many miles are on this thing. I've probably should have.
Is the transmission gonna fall out?
No. I mean, maybe. This is bent. Why is that bent?
Oh, it's like real bent. I don't know if I can show this though.
I wonder if we should just put the cross member in and just pull it out and make a heck of a mess. Oh, I do have a yoke though. Yeah, let's just do
Is that a yoke?
Quit yoking around. But we can just do that and make my life much easier. Anyway, just leave it all together and deal with it later.
Yeah.
The DD Speed Shop way.
Yeah. Actually, so I was in town and I met
You were in the
someone.
city? Big city?
Yeah.
Met someone.
And
Man?
he was saying he knew the guy that owned this house, and he said he watches our videos and he goes, if that guy saw the state of the garage today, I was like, I know, but you see how well it's being used. He's like, yeah, nope,
Yeah, no.
you're using it good.
That's a Canadian thing. Yep, no.
Yeah, no, yeah.
You know, hey, to each their own. If you want to have your garage with all your cars in it that just sit in there, by all means. For me, I might need a different tool for this. Come on, Leatherman.
I don't know if there's a second warranty on that if you break it.
Lifetime warranty.
Really?
Yeah, break as many times as I want. Break it right now, send it back. Okay, I gotta get a few more tools, I guess, but really, motor mount bolts out. We could probably actually drain the oils and everything out of this thing now that I think about it. Might make life slick. Do we have a pan? No way.
We did. Probably outside.
Oh, we have a big Tupperware thing. We can just drain everything into that and just put a lid on it and throw it out. Dispose of it properly, whatever you want to call it. But so that'll make my life 1,000 times easier. Then when I pull it all out, I'm not making a heck of a mess against my eyeball. Let's do that. Back on the lube bay, baby. Wear the right shirt for it.
Uh-oh. Good thing you picked it up and didn't just let it go.
What do you mean?
Well, because it was over there.
Over there. That a little should be good on that, based on my expert.
It's like stick my finger through it.
I'll say that until it's ugly and terrible. Where's the impacto? Start doing this too.
What's that piece?
This is the transmission pan. So there's no drain in this guy. So we're just gonna pull it off. But actually, it's not bad just to kind of inspect this, because this will probably be a drive line for something else down the road. So if it's completely foobar, at least we'll kind of know, right? So you know me, care about things. This thing actually, what happened? The floor jack hit it or something? The transmission pan is always where you make a mess.
Well, let's maybe wait then for the bucket to be ready again. Now, I just got my nails done, so I'm not touching nothing today.
Oh, as opposed to...
I touch a lot every day.
Clip it. Okay. Good there. Now, what are the odds I'm gonna not make a mess? Oh, this might not be too bad. Might be able to pull her off. Thing isn't siliconed up. Actually, here. Do that. And zing out the last bolt at the back. Just zing it out and then the whole, the bolt will stay in the socket. Yeah, okay. Take it out. Gentle, gentle. Oh, I'd like not to max this gasket up too, that'd be a real bonus. Come on, there we go. Am I nailing it? It's actually not even that bad. There's no magnet or nothing like that, but it's not full of parts or junk. So we're gonna call that a win. Actually, it looks like it was low on fluid too. Usually it's kind of right at the full mark, like where it's gonna kind of be coming out. But man, now we should be able to just pull the drive shaft, put a yoke in there.
Oh, do you need me to put this back in?
I just put 2 in here, then I'll just zing the rest up with the impact.
Nailed it.
I think you did nail it, actually. You're never supposed to put it in with an impact, Danielle. You're probably pissed off the internet. Is anything
I literally learned that from you.
From whom?
You.
I would never do something along those
So I
lines.
got it on my hands. Exactly what I
little
said
cross
I
ready.
wasn't gonna do.
What's that?
So I got on my hands exactly what I said I wasn't gonna do.
Yeah, that'll happen. Oh, the pan's slightly cocked. That's.
I didn't make you do that.
Well, you didn't help. Okay, we'll zing this in. Shut up, Danielle. Do we have a magnet, you think? Wasn't even that bad. Wasn't as awful as I was expecting. Ooh, unfortunately the radiator is gonna be not in the spot I want. Can we fix it? I'll waste all my good hose. It's hard to get good hose these days. Too small. Well, this is fuel injection line. Paying by the foot.
We don't do that here.
Fuel ejection? No, I just buy it because the gas sucks. Will this fit on here? Will it? Yeah. Sorta. Sorta, maybe. Oof, not the best though, eh? Oh, this is all gonna be jacked up now. Well, you know what I also didn't do is take the rad cap off. Well, we'll stand under it.
Leaked on me.
Well, yeah, you stood under it.
Why don't do that?
Okay, we'll let this drain.
I can hear the comments already. We're literally just watching him drain fluid into hoses.
How many ads have you put in so far, you think? Yeah, well, you've got to watch this. This is
I
ridiculous.
have to pay for my holiday somehow.
Okay, hold that. And I'll zip up this pan and then we'll come back. You got to pee yet? Honestly, the mess is minimal. This is weird. I've never seen this before. This must be whatever. It's kind of half coming out, but the isolated transmission mount is very strange. Like you can just kind of like look at the whole thing shakes around. I guess that's luxury. I pull out the drive shaft. Man, this one, like it's just hammered. There was like broken needle bearings and stuff in there. So I'm actually surprised it didn't yard itself out when I was doing donuts in the backyard. But yeah, I mean, this side of the front end is like completely beat out of it. Otherwise, it's pretty decent. So I've got most of the stuff out. So let's drop this thing down. Now, the problem we're gonna run into, so the bolts that are holding this in, they're kind of like bent and pushed up into the frame, which is not great. So instead of messing around with that for hours, we're just gonna pull it out, that I can mess with that after with heat and all that on my own. But in the interest of getting this thing taken care of here. So I did push this thing all the way back and it makes it awkward to hold the lock up when it gets down low. Up front, I got everything I think disconnected, I hope. It's a little goofy here, the long hood. As I recall, in my Monte Carlo in high school, me and Murr did a camshaft on it. Oh, it's on something. And so we took it all apart. So this is that's just really cool. So this is the band shroud. Like, look how long that is, and it's in mint shape, not even broken. So that's cool. That's a keeper. But you can see. Well, we did the camshaft when I was in high school. You take the water pump and all that off, you drop the front of the oil pan, and I mean, you can pull the whole cam out, like, no problem. So, that's kind of cool. I put a lift plate on it, I stripped the carburetor off. Actually, the thing was running like garbage, you know, and kind of wasn't revving and all that sort of stuff. Oh, I might have to go up a little bit for this to fit under it, I guess, eh? Oh, and this is sitting on there. All good noises, Danielle. There's a thread in doohickey to the back of the carburetor for the power brakes, and it was in fact just sitting there, which would cause a leak. So now the concern is the amount of distance we're gonna have. She's gonna get a little cowboy here, I think. So
She just rolled it up.
can roll the car ahead, I guess, some. Do you want to, I'll push this back and you can pull the block. Okay. So we'll just, yeah, go ahead. We'll let it smash into the engine crane. Okay. So it's close. This is where she's gonna get sideways, and you know what I feel like I'm gonna end up doing is getting a piece of steel to weld onto that for when we put the big block Chevrolet in there. This is where people should probably look away, because it's fixing to get a little hillbilly. Oh, we can't even reach it where I want. It's really gonna get hillbilly. Ooh. Oofta. That's all the way forward, yes, obviously. Everything is hitting everything. Okay, okay. Don't worry, we'll figure this out. Okay. You sure about that? So I'm thinking, well, that chain is all kinds of twisted too. Okay, so we're lifting that. This is where it's gonna leap out at us, Danielle. Do I have a bigger bar? It's maybe a dual bar system. I really should lengthen that guy. So, we just have to get it out of the motor mount. Maybe easier said than done. We floor jacket? Man, Monte Carlo. Oh, this one we could probably just. Nope. Don't you just hate when you think you have it all figured out 100%? As I said, I think we're just going to keep cranking on it and see what happens. Eventually, the transmission will hit the floor. Oof. Oh yeah, that right there is just the way it's gonna be. Okay, so plan B, we're gonna have to lift the front up and out, I guess. That's really gonna jostle it around. Lift it on that one. I was hoping we could lift it on the back deal and it would kind of lift it up equally. Maybe this can lift the front up. Again, the transmission crossbar being in there is kind of giving us a hard time. Come on here. This jack is junk. The previous model years were much better. Why is this so stuck? There we go. Okay. This side here seems. Oh, it's just jammed. Oh, the motor mount is bust. Huh. That's probably another. She's split. You think you gotta take the bolt out on this side? We did it because we're professionals. You know, you're judging on. Oh, nailed it. Okay, perfect. Did I get you? Whoops.
I was in the splash zone.
Okay, so now we can do this. Oh, this jack. You know, I'm all for cheap junk, but sometimes I actually should invest in like a name brand engine crane. That one Murr has though was so good. Maybe I'll go steal it. I mean, it's in my garage. Okay, I'll untwist that. Grab it at the back. I don't think it's held on to anything. Unfortunately, we have gravity slope working against us here. And I'm hoping, I wonder if I should choke that chain up to get out of the hood. Think it'll go? You know what? If we do it twice, the video is twice as long for more ads. What are you doing there?
Well, when I held it down, it popped out easy. That's what happened. I literally filmed it.
Just so we're clear, you think...
Yes.
All right. Can you pull that bar out of there? Is it jammed?
When it was lifting the car up, I needed to pull the car down.
Oh, we're jacked up against something else here. Or if we can just kind of... Oh no, she's stuck. What's it stuck on? Transmission cross member, I guess? Is there a little ratchet strap around here? Oh, we could...
A ratchet strap?
Oh, maybe this will work. Hang on. Yeah. Is there one just on the ground? Obvious? We may have to... What do we have to do? Oh, man. Is that organized?
No, it's on the floor by the truck.
That sounds pretty organized to me.
RAV4 provides.
So now, and I do this to this, and see if we can give it a little bit of tilt. So you only need, oh, of course, Danielle, of course. Grab one, two here where it won't come fleeing across and hit me in the face. We don't need much, I don't think. We just have to get the transmission. We can also just change where the chain is, I guess. And then just let it go vertical. But I feel like it's probably not the plan. Whoops. Man, that motor mount fell right out. That's hilarious. It's jacked right up in the tunnel. Okay, so.
Also, is this attached to something still?
To the car. That's the motor. Okay, gonna stand it right up on its nose. Get it half out. Let it rest on the core support, re-rig. Carry on, wait a minute. I also think it'll be fine. And make sure you hold the card in. You really put some muscle into it? What's this? Feels like it's stuck on something. But I don't quite know what. It's off the transmission, so that's cool. You see daylight with that, so off the mount, I should say. Sorry, the cross member. Yeah, maybe it's just feels heavy. Oh, no, there's definitely stuff on something. What? Want me to just jam right in the hood there? Okay, that's maximum. This is gonna be a situation. Maybe it might have been the exhaust. I'm gonna reckon that this motor has never been out of this car. Like an original deal. Buddy did say, look at the motor mount is non-existent. Hilarious. The Buddy did say that I got it from. He ran the numbers and he believes that it was 100% original, like original motor. Not that it's anything special, it's just a 350, but still, 71 block 350. I wonder if I should just take this right to John. Yeah. We'll put this in something bigger. Your truck, maybe. Huh, I'm actually shocked that I thought it would have been standing up on its end a lot more, but it actually kind of works out okay. How are we doing there? Is your silence beamer 100%?
Yeah.
Damn it. The what?
It previously wasn't stuck.
This thing's got an inline heater. They went through the heater core, like, so it circulate warm coolant. So it actually had two cords for the block heater, and then that on top of it. This thing was pretty fancy. I feel like the hood's gonna have to come up. There's a big block going in there. Am I touching the hood or not yet? Let me know when I go, and I'll give it 3 more cranks and then back it off 5%. All for free. Honestly, not bad. Oh, what was that noise? Was that you stepping on something? Something's making a noise here. Oh. Well, that is snug. There we go. It probably would have let go in spectacular fashion. Where's the fun? Okay. What am I caught on?
A smooth floor?
Did we clear the car?
Yeah.
So it's dropped down 100 miles an hour?
I know.
Man, that went mint actually.
That was way different than every pony motor we've ever done.
It wasn't too bad. So now, yeah, look at this motor mount. Completely let go. I actually thought these things had some provision where that could not happen. Obviously not. So power steering's just hanging, so that worked fine. Hopefully the brackets will be similar on a big block Chevrolet. Now I'm thinking I'm gonna fog everything in here black. I'll clean it all up, hose on now some brake clean. We're gonna ditch all the smog era stuff. We'll do that. The wiring is under the hood, so it may just get a snip and a redo. And then I'll probably peel all the brake lines off. Look where they go. As long as I can get to them after, it might be the plan. I guess it all depends on timing. If I want to do body work, if I want to... The smart thing to do would be take all the junk out, clean it, paint it, and then so what I want to do... I was thinking I was going to paint this whole car, but now I'm kind of liking the green again. What are your thoughts? I saw a picture the other day of a car that looked very cool. But I started looking at the... I forget how rough the body was. It's all dented and stuff. I don't want to fix anything. Are we just going to paint right over the dents and the rust and all that?
Yeah.
Oh.
Speech on.
Right. But honestly, everything on this thing worked pretty good. We'll probably put a new master in it, a few little things like that. Just make sure you go through the rag joint. It's good. I ordered a new center link for it. And yeah, I got all, like the whole front end will be brand new. Steering, we got rotors, everything, bearings. I'm going to do the whole kit and caboodle. So it'll be really nice. And shockingly, all the core support and everything is in really nice shape. This we can paint, but even if we kind of mangle it, putting the motor in, we can always just clean that up after. We'll take that trans cross member out, and hopefully it just has isolators wrapped around it. I'm going to take it out, drill some holes in it, and just have it solid mounted. Doesn't make sense why there's a rubber transmission mount as well as rubber isolators, but this thing was very smooth running, and considering how missing a motor mount, huge vacuum leak, all that sort of stuff, I think I'll probably paint under the hood flat black as well, just everything flat black. Is my plan. You want to decode the motor at all while we're here or what? Should we do that? 3970010. That's 350, all right. I don't know if it's got a stamp on the front. It's all hidden. Oh no, it's still there. Still got the factory stamp in the cylinder head, or on the block there. So it hasn't been machined, or if it has been machined, someone was clever with it. I gotta think this thing's probably original. That's kind of cool, eh? Original motor.
Very cool.
So now, don't step on things. Now I'm actually gonna clean up the garage. No, I should. Actually, you're gone tomorrow, eh? Or no, the day after tomorrow. We should. When I take you to the aeroport, I should just load this in the back of the Raptor, and I'll pressure wash it, clean it all up, and then I can put it somewhere. At least it'll be kind of decent and look like something. So we got to get gunk and stuff like that put on the list. But there we have it. Thank you very much for watching. As always, do me a favor, comment below, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I think that's where I'm gonna leave it for today. I don't know. I feel like we're working backwards a little bit here. We had a running, driving car. This would have been a cool car for a 16-year-old Dan, again, but now it's gonna have a big block Chevrolet. Should we tell them what color I'm thinking about painting it? No. Honestly, the problem was I don't have this front piece of trim. Instead of finding this one piece, I think we'll delete all the trim to match the fender. More than just a hat rack, my friends. We'll see you on the next one. Get out there, wrench on something, and everybody wish Danielle a happy trip, even though at this point she's already home. Hopefully it was good for you.
Hopefully I came home.
Yeah. Well, honestly, if you didn't come home, no one's going to see this video because I've retired from editing. And I'll be grieving so hard.
That's right.
We'll see you on the next one.